What is up, guys? My name is Mark Santamaria. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the RC vlog. I'm doing this video to give you guys an update on the little dilemma I had with my Traxxas TRX4 kit build. So if you watched the last video, I got to bag A on step 3 and I ran into a situation. And the situation was one of the gears was supposed to have a bearing, 5x10 bearing go inside. I believe it was 5x10. Let's double check. Yep, 5x10 bearing go inside. Did you see that? I just opened it up on the right page first time. Anyways, the gear was supposed to have 5x10 bearing fit inside. It did not fit inside, and I started to think about how I could get in there. I tried to ream it out. I tried to scrape it out, didn't work, and then I tried to just force the bearing in. I ended up snapping the bearing and the gear. I got some crap from some people, and you know who you are, and they said, why would you try to force the bearing in the gear? Obviously it's going to break. How long have you been doing? Come on, don't give me crap. First off, the gear was toast anyways. It wasn't going to fit. So I might as well try the last thing. I mean, if I broke the gear, it wasn't going to fit in there anyway. So I tried to force it in with a vise, and I snapped it. Anyways, I wanted to give you guys an update on what actually happened. So I called Traxxas this morning. They were very aware of the situation. They said that they get the kits at the same time we get the kits, and they started building it, and they noticed right off the bat that gear had a problem. And they're sending me a new one. The problem is it's 2 weeks out. So I posted the video. After I posted the video, I had a whole bunch of people message me. So if you guys don't know, I actually live in McKinney. Traxxas is based out of McKinney. Their home office is in McKinney. I actually drive by it every time I go to work. So, you know, they hire people who have experience in industry and experience in RC. And I've been racing for over 10 years, been doing RC for probably over 12, 15. And I know a lot of people that work there. I've either raced with them, drove with them, or something. So the second I posted that video, I had 4 or 5 people message me and tell me that, you know, they should send me a new one or they should take care of it. I don't want to say their names because I don't want to just throw them out there, but long story short is not only they have one coming, but I had the Traxxas employees reach out to me and make it right. One guy actually offered, he said he found one, and he offered to bring it over to my house tonight, which is the day that I posted the video. So that's the kind of service we're getting from Traxxas. So even if Traxxas messes up on anything, you don't have to worry about, you know, trying to explain yourself. I mean, they didn't make me explain myself. I told them exactly what happened, and they made it work, and they're trying to get me apart. One of my good buddies, he works at Traxxas also. He was talking about, you know, running the brand new one out to me tomorrow. So, and tomorrow being today, because I'm posting this tomorrow. So they got, I mean, incredible service. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. So although I ran into that problem, they mediated it really well. So after I did the video last night, I actually went online to look up other Traxxas TRX4 builds. And the very first one I clicked on, when it got to that part, that bearing didn't fit in there, and they had to stop the video. So this is a very, very, very common thing. I'm just really surprised that, you know, if they knew that was there, they didn't send out the new gears with it. But either way, maybe it was just a small batch of them. They ended up making it work. So a big shout out to Traxxas for hooking it up on that one. So aside from the TRX4 build, I did go crawling tonight, and I had a weird situation come up. And out of all my time in RC, I've never had this type of situation come up. And maybe you guys can help me. And I'm sure, you know, I'm kind of hesitant to tell you my guys' problems tell you guys my problems, because I'm sure I'm going to get freaking stuff from all over and people trying to say stuff that probably won't make sense. But if anyone knows what this means, hit me up or comment. But basically, I had a situation where tonight, so I'm running on my TRX4, I'm running the stock system, the stock XL5 3S system, and I have a ProTech 370 TBL, which is the crawler servo. So it's a 7.4 volt servo, so I'm sure that it's going to draw a lot of amps, but I went through a battery and a half, and after the second, like halfway through the second battery, my servo was like super slow, and it acted like it didn't have any power. It acted like it had a battery connected to it and didn't have any power. So obviously it's my BEC, right? It's the power going to my receiver that's cutting that. And I've had that situation before where we have brownouts. But when I have brownouts on my other situations where the servo is pulling too many amps, it would glitch or like stick one side and then finally come back. But it would never act really slow like that. It would just glitch and act erratic. So this was kind of new to me. I talked to a couple of the guys that were crawling, and they said that I need to add a BEC to it. That might be the case. But after, basically I set the car down, the servo was acting weird, and I was like, okay, it must be the BEC. Let me check my other servos. So I did, you know, the TRX4 has 3 other servos that do the second gears and the diff locking. And I did those, and it worked fine. Like those worked fine. It didn't seem like it was slow. It didn't act weird. And after I checked those, my steering servo worked fine. And then I ran the rest of that battery and then another battery after that. So it was a really weird situation. The only thing I can tie it to is right before that happened, my car kind of crashed into the water. It didn't get submerged, but it kind of laid on its side into the water. Maybe, just maybe, there was a little bit of water that got on the wire. So I have a connector that connects that's not really exposed, but I guess technically water could get in there. Maybe that could have been it. And when I say the connector, it's the servo connector. So I have a lead. The Protec servo lead isn't long enough to reach a receiver box, so I have an extension. So that extension could technically get water in it, and maybe that shorted it out for like 30 seconds. I don't know. But if you guys have any insight on that, let me know. That would really help. I'm pretty sure it's the BEC. A part of me wants to get a new brushless system in my Traxxas TRX4, maybe one of the Hobby Wing crawling waterproof ones, but you know, right now the XL5 3S works really well. So let me know what you guys think about that. But other than that, thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, I know this video wasn't very eventful, but it gave you an update. A lot of guys have been asking me on my other video about an update on that TRX4, that Traxxas part that was defective. So if you like this video, smash that like button. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe. But that's pretty much it, guys. See y'all next time. Thanks.